Tony Gonsolin on the mound for the first time for the Dodgers since 2023. First hitter Xavier Edwards. He hits one into foul territory and left. And Michael Conforto goes over the wall to make the catch. A great grab in foul territory. There's the ball. Looking at the wall, playing that wall left, getting used to it. Goes over, sacrifices that body. Dodger fan clapping. Look at the eyes, look at the wall. There's the wall. Making the catch for the first out. And Tony Gonsolin shaved his head. There's the hat tip, showing some love to Conforto. And then the 0-2 to Ramirez gets him swinging. Nasty, nasty slider down and away for this first punch out of the afternoon. Then top of the second inning to Wagaman. Can't hold up that swing, gets the strikeout. He had his stuff working on both sides of the plate. There's that splitter right there, 84 down in the zone, tough to lay off of. And then Max Muncy, first at bat, 2-1 count, and boom! Max Muncy gets funky for the first time of the year. Had a 105 plate appearance, home run drought, the longest of his career. He leaves the yard off of Cal Quantrill for his first jack of the season. He had been putting together better bats, taking his walks, getting singles. But here's a hug from Mookie Betts. Yeah, the sunflower seeds, a great moment. He was emotional almost after the game. Then top of the third, 2 outs. And there's the bunt attempt. Tony Gonsolin, cat-like reflexes, gets it over to first. Really nice play. Lays down the bunt, but Tony Gonsolin gets over there, bare hands it, makes the throw to first. Nice dig by the Gold Glove Award winner in 2018, Freddie Freeman. And then Austin Barnes, 3-2, bottom of the third, runner on first. He pokes one into right field. Austin Barnes, 3 hits on the afternoon. That sets the Dodgers up with runners on first and second. And then Shohei Ohtani on the 1-2. He hits a little chopper back to Quantrill. They go to second for the out. And then Shohei hustling down the line, beats out the throw. That gives the Dodgers runners on the corners. And then Mookie Betts at the play with 1 out. And then Shohei Ohtani, he steals his 8th base of the season, gets a good jump. You're seeing more steals from Shohei, pop-up slide. And on the 2-2, Mookie, he rips one into left. Here comes Conforto in to score. Here comes Shohei in to score. The Dodgers play 2, and they take a 3-0 lead. Really nice piece of hitting. Mookie starting to heat up, 10 RBIs in his last 5 games. You're seeing harder contact. You're seeing more consistency. The glove's been great, but the bat hasn't been Mookie Betts-like, but it's starting to pick up. There's the hit, Selly. And then Andy Pages with runners on the corners, 2 outs. He singles to center. That brings home Mookie Betts. The Dodgers go up 4-0, and Andy Pages continues to rake. 20 for his last 43, 4 home runs, 3 doubles, hitting .465 with a 1303 OPS. Hotter than the devil's armpit, and that wasn't even a bad pitch. That was just a great piece of hitting by Andy Pages. And 4th inning, Tony Gonsolin facing Sanchez, 1-2, and he freezes him, strikes him out with a curveball, gets him looking at that curve, had the breaking stuff working against the lefties and the righties. That brings up Ramirez on the 1-2. He gets him swinging and missing on a slider up in the zone, 17 swings and misses. That ties a high for Dodgers pitchers this season. And then Wagaman with 2 outs. He gets a base hit. And that sets up Stour with a boom. Light Stour's power for the Marlins. A 2-run shot makes it a 4-2 game. Just hangs that breaking ball. They take advantage. Then the 0-2. He can't hold up. That splitter down the zone, gets the 3rd out. So he gives up the base hit, the home run, but gets out of it. And Tony Gonsolin in the 5th facing Mervis, 1-2. Another strikeout via that splitter. Had the splitter going left, had it going right, had it diving down in the zone with the late break. And then Lopez, 1-2. Another punch out via that nasty splitter. Nastier than a gas station bathroom. Nastier than a litter box you haven't cleaned out for a week. The 0-1. Lopez singles to center. So a leadoff base hit for the Marlins. Then the 0-2 to Ramirez, and he lifts one into left. Conforto's tracking it, and he can't make it. Goes off his glove, does not make the play, but they still get the out at second because Ramirez just wasn't there in time. Lost it in the sun. The sun was brutal at Dodger Stadium today. Barehands it, makes the throw. So really nice job by Conforto to gather and still make that play. Then runner on first, 2 outs. Andy Pages can make the play in center. Stowers another hit. The Marlins, they get another run. And just like that, it's a 1-run game in the 6th. The Marlins pull within 1 at 4-3. Stowers in at second. And a diving attempt by Pages comes close, a couple inches away from making a highlight catch. Probably gonna let that one bounce. Norby looking. Slider on the corner. A pitcher's pitch for Tony Gonsolin to get out of that inning. Just a really, really nice pitch right there. And then Austin Barnes hits one up the middle. Can't field it. And with the speed, the blazing speed of Austin Barnes hustling down the line, he's on with another hit. A 3-hit day for Barnesy on the afternoon. And here's Mookie. The runners on first and second. He hits one high, hits one deep, and it's off the wall in center. Not well played again. Just some terrible defense by the Marlins, and the Dodgers get another couple runs. Barnes and Shohei come down to score. That made it a 6-3 game, and Mookie just lifting that one. Gets under it, but drives it. And Sanchez was having some adventures out there for the Dodgers. Way to throw your teammate under the bus if you're the Marlins peers. How about Freddie Freeman? 2-1, run on first, and boom! Fredericks of Hollywood hits his 5th home run of the season, a 2-run shot. That puts the Dodgers up 8-3. And Freddie has been lighting it up. He has been on fire of late, too. Just seeing more power. Nice catch there. And then, kind of falls out. Then, no high five, little love there. Austin Barnes, Freddie Freeman. And 7th inning action. Alex Vesia facing Sanoa. Strikes him out, swinging fastball up and away. That late life, that late run, the electricity of Alex Vesia in play. And then facing Lopez on the 0-2. Strikes him out. The slider on the inner half. Nice afternoon for Alex Vesia. Then Max Muncy at the plate. 0-2 count, bottom of the 7th. He hits one high. And then Stowers can't make the play. And then Max Muncy is hauling all the way to third base. So Max Muncy, we're almost 30 games into the season, and he has exactly the same amount of triples and home runs. And how about Kike Hernandez? He lifts one for a single into left. So Max Muncy comes home to score. That makes it a 9-3 game. There's the hit, Selly, 8th inning. Shohei Ohtani at the plate. 1-1 count. He lifts one to deep center. Here's Sanchez again. He can't make the catch again. Goes off the wall, and Shohei Ohtani comes all the way to third. Another triple for the Dodgers. Triple after triple after triple. Hopefully the Lakers can hit that many triples tonight. Goes off the wall, and Sanchez just not playing it, not playing the sun. And here's a wild pitch, and Shohei comes home to score, slides into it, and that makes it a 10-3 game. Really nice slide to get under that tag. Good instincts, great break on it. And then Miguel Rojas, bottom of the 8th. Miggy Rowe, good 2-strike hitting, hits one deep, and nice catch by the fan. Ohtani can do it all. The fan makes the grab, but lifts his glove over the wall. You got the souvenir, but they ruled that he was at second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He rips another base hit. He's been absolutely on fire of late. Teoscar Hernandez gets another hit. The ball dies there out in foul territory. The Dodgers up 11-3, a double for Teoscar Hernandez. and he's just in a groove right now. Teoscar Hernandez, after a slow couple of weeks, has really got together on this homestand. Kike Hernandez, runners on first and second. Another base hit for Kike, so nice to see him get some singles and not just home runs. Not bad for a relief pitcher to go out there and get a couple hits like that. Newly acquired pitcher Yandris Gomez did give up 4 runs in the ninth, but the Dodgers, they win 12-7. They score 34 runs in their 3-game sweep of the Marlins. Tony Gonsolin was the big story. He looked great on the mound. Wasn't perfect, but still was excellent in his first start at the big league level since 2023. He gave up 3 runs on 6 hits and 6 innings of work. Had 9 strikeouts, no walks on 77 pitches. The Dodgers offense exploded for 17 hits. Freddie goes 2 for 4. Muncy goes 2 for 4. First home run of the season. Another 2-hit game for Mookie Betts, 4 RBIs. And then Teoscar Hernandez, another 3-hit game for the All-Star Hernandez. He goes 12 for 27 on the homestand with 3 homers, 4 doubles, hitting .444. The Dodgers improved to 21-10, first place in the National League West. The Dodgers get the dub.